The Tika T3x Tac A1 and the T3X Lite are two rifles that prove just how consistent Tika's engineering really is. Both chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor, they deliver the same tight precision whether you're stretching out at 100 yards or pushing past 300. But here's where things get interesting. Although they share the same action, these rifles live in completely different worlds. The TAC A1 is your full-blown tactical setup. Think precision competition or LE-grade precision rifle. Comes with a two-stage adjustable trigger that breaks like glass, a folding adjustable stock for that perfect cheek weld, and ambidextrous controls that make handling intuitive whether you're shooting left or right. It's heavy, sturdy, and built for control under pressure. The Lite, on the other hand, strips all that down to the essentials. A single-stage trigger, a lightweight synthetic stock, and a threaded barrel that keeps it hunting ready. It's the rifle you grab when you want Tika-level accuracy without the weight or bulk of a tactical chassis. Both rifles share some serious DNA, a 1 8-inch twist rate, 24.3-inch barrel, and an overall length of 44.5 inches. The barrels are threaded for suppressors or muzzle brakes, and they both use Tika's buttery smooth bolt action, that signature feel you get the moment you cycle one. At 100 yards, both rifles were stacking rounds. At 300 yards, the Lite was still printing tight groups. A little off-center, sure, but that was on us. Shooting off a backpack isn't exactly a bench rest setup, but even then, the rifle stayed consistent. That tells us everything you need to know about the barrel harmonics and manufacturing tolerances. So, let us get into it. Stock and build. Physically, the TAC A1 is built on an aluminum chassis stock with full adjustability. Its folding buttstock has an adjustable cheek piece and length of pull, and the fore end is an AR-style modular handguard. In fact, a reviewer notes the TAC A1's handguard has a full Picatinny rail on top and M-lock slots on the sides and bottom. It even accepts standard AR-15 grips and attachments. The receiver itself has an integral Picatinny rail for scopes, plus an Arca rail on the fore end for shooting rests or tripods. All TAC A1 models ship with a 5/8-inch 24-threaded muzzle for brakes or suppressors. This rig is heavy and rugged. Comes with a 10-round steel box magazines by default, but it's extremely flexible and ergonomic for bench or tactical shooting. By contrast, the T3X Lite uses a simpler synthetic hunting stock, though still modular by modern standards. Sako emphasizes that the Lite's synthetic stock is maintenance-free and foam-filled to cut noise. It's entirely weatherproof and much lighter. The Lite stock has a simple pistol grip and fixed fore end, with a single sling stud on each end and an integral 17mm rail on top for bases. There are no side rails or folding joints on the basic Lite. Some Lite models offer an adjustable cheek piece, but the barrel's usually free-floating only by a few millimeters. The overall result is a rifle that feels much lighter and handier. The Lite's light barrel profile and compact design make it easy to carry over long hikes. In short, the TAC A1 is an adjustable, ambidextrous chassis rifle with full rails and a folding stock. The Lite is a traditional fixed synthetic stock that's optimized for weight and silence in the field. Note that all T3X rifles share a very smooth, hardened steel bolt with a 70-degree lift and plunger ejector. That means feeding is nearly flawless in both guns. Sako specifically notes that the TAC A1's bolt cycles flawlessly from the steel magazines, and the Lite's standard polymer mag works just as well. Barrel and feeding. The TAC A1 and Lite also differ in barrel specs and feeding accessories. Both are cold hammer forged to Sako standards. The TAC A1 barrels are usually heavier contour, often 24 inches long for 6.5 Creedmoor, and fluted to save weight, whereas the Lite's barrel can be lighter and unfluted in many variants. For example, the Lite Rough Tech model has a medium-heavy fluted barrel with a 5/8-inch 24 threading. In the most common T3X Lite rifles, however, Sako leaves off threading on the muzzle. In the 6.5 Creedmoor Lite, the spec sheet shows no thread, so you'd add a brake aftermarket if needed. The TAC A1 always comes with a threaded muzzle by default. Feed-wise, the TAC A1 ships with a 10-round double-stacked steel magazine. U.S. models include 2. This higher capacity suits tactical shooting and is convenient for plinking or multi-target drills. The T3X Lite uses the standard 3 or 4-round single-stack polymer magazine, depending on caliber. For example, the Lite in 270 Win has a 3+1 capacity. The Lite's magazines are smaller and lighter, polymer with a removable floor plate, while the TAC A1s are beefier steel mags. In either case, the patented Tika feed ramp is long and generous, so both rifles feed rounds very smoothly. Field reports confirm the bolts on both are silky smooth, with with no common failures feeding from their respective magazines. Trigger and ergonomics. Trigger feel is another key difference. The TAC A1 comes with a 2-stage user-adjustable trigger. SACO specifies it can be set between roughly 2 to 4 pounds, and by all accounts, it breaks very crisply. For example, Spotter Up observes that the TAC A1's double-stage adjustable trigger breaks crisp and clean, allowing you to make quick, accurate shots. Safety's ambidextrous and even allows unlocking the bolt while on safe, a nice match-grade feature. The T3X Lite comes with the standard single-stage Tika trigger, also factory adjustable from about 2 to 4 pounds. It lacks a true 2-stage design, but is nevertheless very high quality for an out-of-the-box trigger. Test shooters report the Lite's trigger is smooth and crisp, with minimal creep. Outdoor Life notes that having to remove the stock to adjust it via an internal screw is less convenient, but once set, the Lite's trigger consistently produces tight groups. In practice, both triggers make you look like a better shooter. The TAC A1's 2-stage is ideal for deliberate precision, while the Lite's single stage is excellent for hunting-style shots. Weight and handling. By far the biggest field difference is weight. The TAC A1, especially in 6.5 Creedmoor or 308, typically weighs around 2 to 11 pounds unloaded, about 4.5 to 5 kilograms in a 24-inch barrel configuration. In contrast, the T3X Lite in 6.5 Creedmoor comes in around 6.5 to 7 pounds without optics. Put another way, the TAC A1 is roughly 4 to 5 pounds heavier than the Lite. That extra mass is noticeable. If you lift them side by side, the Lite truly feels like a feather after shouldering the TAC A1. This weight gap translates directly into use case. The Lite is easy to lug through the woods or carry on long hunts, and recoil is still very manageable, thanks partly to optional muzzle brakes or its foam-filled recoil pad. SACO even emphasizes the Lite's light barrel profile and compact design for easy carry. On the other hand, the TAC A1's bulk makes it less suited for mountain stalking, but it shines from a bench, tripod, or blind. Its extra weight adds stability and keeps recoil down during extended strings. The folding stock also lets you collapse the TAC A1 for storage or backpack carry, although 10 pounds is hardly the ultralight category. In practice, many users say they choose the Lite for mobile hunting, backcountry and mountain hunts, and the TAC A1 for bench or long-range precision work. The Lite is often paired with a lightweight scope and sling. The TAC A1 is more at home on a bipod or table with a big optic. Either way, both rifles are built so well that handling is excellent for their class. SACO notes the Lite stock is not afraid of bad terrain or weather, and reviewers praise the TAC A1's ergonomics and smooth bolt. Accuracy and performance. Because they share the same proven action and quality barrels, both rifles shoot extremely accurately. SACO advertises the T3X will give sub-MOA accuracy right out of the box. Independent tests back this up. In one range session, the Lite drilled sub-inch groups at 100 to 200 yards with a hunting load. The TAC A1, with its beefier barrel and 2-stage trigger, yields similarly tight groups on paper. A Euro Optic reviewer calls it incredible long-range accuracy. In short, neither rifle has any trouble shooting under 1 MOA with decent ammo. Minor differences in group size usually come from how you shoot them. For example, one test at 100 and 300 yards showed the TAC A1 and Lite group nearly identically at 100 yards, with the TAC A1 marginally tighter at 300 yards. However, that was attributed to human stability. One shooter rested the Lite on a backpack. In real hunting or bench use, both can easily keep up with typical targets out to 500 yards or more. The TAC A1's surplus adjustability, bolt-on lock on safe, arca rail, etc., makes dialing it in for precision easier, but the Lite's simplicity means there's almost nothing to go wrong. In both rifles, the bottom line is consistency. Reviews emphasize that these Tika actions are among the smoothest on the market. One tester noted that after firing in rain and mud, the Lite quickly cycled a second round smoothly and fed a live round reliably. We can say the TAC A1 is just as reliable. SACO highlights that its bolt provides flawless feeding from the steel box magazines. Trigger pulls are crisp, barrels are hard steel, and in the field both rifles tend to keep ringing the steel until you tell them to stop. Price. Finally, price is a practical factor. Tika positions the Lite as a budget-friendly hunter. You can readily find new T3X Lites in the $700 to $800 range. Some dealers list them even under $700 on sale. The Rough Tech or Veil Camo variants run a bit higher, around $1,000, but still below most European brand rifles. The TAC A1 is far more expensive. It's a niche precision rifle. Prices hover around $2,200 to $2,400 for a new TAC A1, so you're essentially paying a premium of $1,200 to $1,600 for the TAC A1's chassis, adjustable stock, and 10-round mags. Both are good values for what they offer. The Lite is often called one of the best $1,000 hunting rifles on the market, given its accuracy, smooth action, and durability. The TAC A1 undercuts most boutique tactical rifles by a wide margin. For the money, you get a true mil-spec chassis with all the standard features built in. In other words, you can't go wrong either way as long as you match the rifle to your purpose. If you're trekking all day for elk, the Lite will make your life easier. If you're punching steel at 600 plus yards, the TAC A1 will be more at home.